This place is called Parque das Flores. Something like this. It's a place only with flowers. It's not that big, but I'm exactly in the center. The center is over there, but I'm still close of the cars over there, so I came here because behind me there's no cars. That's why I can come a little bit on this. This place is exactly the center, and it's very beautiful. Hey, this belinho wants to make love with this belinho. It's making a dance. Supreme being, Namaste, grateful for your existence. It is so nice to see you all again. I don't know who's on the other side, but I'm sending lots of love, lots of positivity, and it's been a very long moment, and I'm here in Portugal. For the ones who don't know, for the ones who are following this channel and no other channel, for the ones who don't know, I am in Portugal. I came 1 week and some days ago, or 1 week, I don't know, something like this, and it has been very beautiful and very exciting, because it's many memories I have had, and because I left from here 6 years ago, and it's been very, very nice. I really am happy, and I want to tell you about the vortex. See you over there in a moment. I'm just playing with the camera, and I see that behind me I have like a crown. Look at this, just behind my head. So beautiful crown. So nice. This tree is beautiful. Here in this environment is a little bit crazy, so I'm going to somewhere else. I like this place, but it's still a little bit noisy for me. I don't know how it's gonna sound in the camera, so I'm going somewhere else, and you come with me. You must be thinking, I didn't reach my destination yet. Look at this, I'm still on the street. Well, it's here. It's like a secret. You just have this small information here, but I checked this place out already before, so I'm not gonna be surprised. But when I found this place earlier, the first time, I'm gonna talk inside. It's very beautiful. When I found this place before, it was on the maps. You know this map? And I saw so much green. I said, hey, this is nearby where I am in the hostel, so I'm going to check it out. And it's amazing how beautiful it is. This is the best place ever. Look at this. It smells like someone is burning something, which is not supreme, but it's okay. It's still supremely good. I can either stay here or upstairs nearby the water. So we'll see. Maybe I stay here a little bit and then the water. The water is over there. Love, 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 love. Hey, how are you all? Namaste, Supreme Being. Gratefulness for your existence. I'm in the park now. Breathe supreme. Someone is still burning something. I don't know where, but you know, it's not a huge burning. It's just something little, but it's okay. And today I'm gonna talk about the vortex. I'm just a little bit hungry, so I have 2 persimmons, a little bit of lettuce, and some whole grain cookies. Very delicious. One day I'm gonna make you a video about what I eat in a day. This will be supreme. So the vortex is something interesting because I was one day I was all night long awake, and then I was on the computer. It was very long ago, so I have to remember. I was on the computer, and it was interesting because I didn't see the time pass. It was very quickly. Before I knew it, it was almost sunrise. But let me tell you that I didn't really sleep much the day before. So before this night, I slept like 3 hours, and this night I was already making. Instead of going to sleep properly, I was on the computer doing some work. Before my computer crashed. No, I don't have. I do everything on the phone. I want a new one. And it was amazing. It was amazing. It smells so much like someone is burning something, and I'm already feeling dizzy. I'm gonna eat this first to feel better. It's the season of these babies, so I'm gonna enjoy them. So sweet, and it's cold, but amazing. Mm. And then I slept just 3 hours, and right after that I stayed until 5 a.m. and just before the sunrise came, you know, it was still very dark, and I heard the sun coming. It's very bizarre, but it's like this. I heard the sun coming. It made a very crazy sound, and a sound that I usually cannot perceive, or no one can perceive, but perhaps I did because of the being sleepless, and which it happens only when we sleep very little, and we get sensitive in our sensors, in our mouth, nose, ears, eyes. We get sensitive everywhere. It's amazing that it was supreme. Like, it was all dark, pitch black, and we have a window on top. I was constantly looking to see when the sun was coming, just like this. And then I heard the sun coming. Like, it made a sound like wind, but at the same time not really wind, more like, it's very difficult to explain, but I'm gonna try to be crazy now. You know when you put the microwave to work, okay?
There's no wind there.
Hey, we are here in the forest, in nature. Smells very good here. The air is supreme. Yay, we are here in nature, smelling this beautiful air. There's a forest here. It's among us. It goes and goes and goes. And this place, it's very nice. So, let me tell you about the vortex. So, I was in Corsica, back in Corsica, in this house that we left. We lived, just the two of us, me and Petya. Before this night, I slept 3 hours. So instead, this night, instead of sleeping more hours, sleeping normally, I didn't sleep. I was just on the computer doing stuff, and I stayed until 5 a.m., something like this, and then I look at the sky, and in the house, on the living room, kitchen, we have a window on the ceiling, so we can look to the sky. It's very nice, and I looked to the sky. It was pitch black, you know. I was continuing to do whatever I needed on the computer. And then suddenly, I was beginning to be more sensitive with myself. And there is something interesting that I will tell in the end, as a conclusion, why this happened. And I begin to hear the sun coming, and I had the knowledge that this sound is the sun. And I'm like, whoa. What is this? It was like something like radiation mixed with wind, but there's no wind. There's just, it's like you have a blower, but you are not receiving wind. You are receiving some kind of warming radiation. It was very crazy. And I look at the sky on the ceiling, and guess what? It was already beginning to be from black to a little bit this bluish color, you know. And I said, so interesting. It is really the sun. And then the birds started to sing just at the same time as everything this happened. Like the sound came and the color began to change a little bit, and the birds began to sing. And you know what I felt? That the birds perceived the sun coming with the environment, of course, but also maybe perhaps they heard the sun just like me. And it was, I'm very happy. And I don't know if you know, birds, they don't sleep a lot, very little, and especially the ones that travel around the world to change country, to emigrate. They don't sleep. I mean, they are during flying, they can kind of sleep there, but with the help of the other birds or something, they kind of wake them up or something. They don't sleep a lot, so perhaps they are on the same state. It was very nice. Supreme Being, Namaste. Smells very good. Go to nature, man. Very nice. Man and girl. So what happened next? I said, wow, this is supreme. And I stopped doing everything I was doing. I began just to be on the present. Like, wow, supreme. You know, I was constantly looking at this. And then I said, okay, maybe I go to bed because I'm very sensitive right now. I'm sensitive with the nose, I'm sensitive with the mouth, I'm sensitive with the ears, with the eyes, everything. And then it was amazing. I went to bathroom and then I went to bed, and Petya was sleeping. And I didn't want to disturb her, so I, not to wake her up. And I slept. I went to bed like as if I was going to sleep or something. But I said, wait, since I'm on this stage, on this state of well-being, then I'm gonna meditate or something. And I meditated, and this sound, these sounds, begin to be higher. I was no longer hearing the sun. I was hearing every single thing around me, not objects, but vibration. I was hearing vibration. And don't forget that I was on the throat chakra, because the throat and the hearing is the same. They are connected. So I was here on this state, and then I began to progress higher and higher. I said, I'm going to focus on this sound. I'm going to meditate and focus on this sound. And this sound was, the sound when everything is silent and you're just hearing pee, like very small pee. You cannot listen to this unless you are very, very meditative, in peace with yourself. And I started to hear this like this, and then it began to be more and more deep, very deep. And then I said, wow, something's gonna happen. And I looked around and everything was shaking. Everything was shaking. And I said, wow, something is interesting here. And what is gonna happen now is gonna be very crazy. This is outside the experience, I'm telling to you. It's very, very crazy what's gonna happen now. And I'm not gonna do here, I'm gonna do somewhere else. So we have two different perspectives of the video. Peace. Namaste. Supreme Being.
Tens de continuar a andar. Ou fazes isso?
Não tem problema. I'm gonna continue from here because it looks like a vortex, this place.
Não vais encontrar. Isso eu te garanto. Só te podes esconder dentro do labirinto. Ouviste? Se não me encontrares, eu outra vez.
So, when I was hearing these vibrations, I saw the vibration as well on my skin. I saw everywhere in emotion, and it was all moving very quickly, like this. And my skin as well. I looked at my skin as well, and I said, "Wow, okay, I'm gonna trip so much, man. It's like I smoked marijuana or something. It's very crazy." And I don't do such things. So I meditate on it, and I close my eyes, my physical eyes, and I continue to meditate, and it was increasing, and the sound was ooh. It was very, very deep, and I said, "Wow, what's going on? Maybe I'm gonna enter somewhere. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's amazing. Something is gonna happen." And the sound went even deeper, and it was, and it was like, what the heck is this? My head's gonna explode. When you constantly hear normal things every day, nature, people, whatever, weather, but when you listen to sounds on your head that you never listened before, you can only listen this in music and sounds, but not in yourself. Well, when you listen to this yourself, this is very crazy. Of course, I have experienced many things even before. I was okay. I'm just telling you that if you see from the outside, I was okay. I was still. I was not moving much. But now that I'm explaining you, I'm kind of surprised at what in the world did I pass there. Because usually I don't get surprised. So, afterwards it was getting more and more, and I said, "Wow, this is very strange. I'm going to ascend or something." So I said, "Okay, I'm gonna close my third eye. I mean, not close literally, but open, because I close my physical eyes, I still don't see anything, but when you focus on your third eye, you actually open it, And it was very nice, because I open it and I see the vortex. I'm gonna put the image here. It was crazy. It was like, you see, I am, for example, this small, and the vortex was that big. What you see there. It's crazy. Crazy. And I saw this just one fraction of a second, and I wanted to stop immediately, and I stopped, and I came back to me. Because it was too strong. I felt like I was gonna die or something, but I'm not. I'm never gonna die. The soul cannot die. What can possibly disappear forever is the ego. That's all, and this body. But I didn't feel the body was gonna disappear. Perhaps, but more my identity was gonna disappear. There's a child there. And I didn't want this to happen. And I know that the identity is the ego, and I felt that the soul wanted me to go. I know it was the divine, it was the universe, but it's easy to have as knowledge that we are this, we are that, and we are supposed to do this and that, but when you experience, it's very different. I felt like I was going to throw myself from like a big castle, to the river or something, but even worse than that, it was, man, I'm gonna disappear, like something like from me was gonna disappear. Namaste, Supreme Being. I love your beings very much. and sending you all my love. Because I'm staying here in Portugal, my Portuguese is getting the upper hand on my language. It was a secondary language, now it's becoming my primary. And my English is already getting wrapped in my tongue. Wow, my gosh, look at that. I don't know if you can see, but over there it's supposed to be clear, and it's not because of I think it's pollution, or someone is burning something. Okay, let me tell you that it was very nice, even though I didn't succeed to go there, but I became so happy that it's like you are special, you have things to do, you can upgrade, you can travel, it's amazing. And what happens next is that I stopped everything and I went to bed. And when I went to bed, I was still hearing this sound, you know, from the universe, like very strong. And because I was focusing on it, this appeared again. And I was going there again, and I said, wow, no, please, I want to stay here, and I was gonna call you Sorcy. It's very nice. Sorcy, look, I was there again, and I said, my gosh, I want to come to Earth and hug my partner, my source mate here, and just be grounded, because I need to work on myself something. Why? It's so difficult for me to go there. You know what I felt when I was on the first time going to the Vortex? I felt like the voice inside me that didn't want to disappear said, please, no, go back, enjoy the world, whatever, you know, every single thing that it drove to me, every single thing that I needed to hear or something, but in fractions of seconds. Let me tell you that a thought is the fastest thing on Earth. On Earth, on the universe, it's super, super strong. Feelings are also very fast, but thoughts are super fast as well. I don't know which one is faster, but it was amazing. I'm gonna finish this in another place. How are you all? So, it was very nice to share with you this experience from the Vortex. I still want to share so much more, but I cannot put 10 hours in one video. It's so much. I need to do like this. But let me tell you that my sleep have impacted on this Vortex thing. It happened long ago, but because I made for the Portuguese channel, I really wanted to share for this English channel. And it was very nice, because I even experienced a second time, and it was when I was on the bed, and I just closed my eyes like this, and I felt again the Vortex, but coming from my back, like sucking me inside. It was crazy. I wanted to say when the Vortex appeared, or even before my vision, I felt I was getting swollen inside the Vortex. That's why I felt I was gonna disappear. So it is very nice. This happened again. I was on the bed and this Vortex came again from my back, and I wanted to stop again. So it's like I asked myself, what in the world do I need to do to face that fear? Because it's a fear. We have to face our fears. And I felt that I need to work on my willpower. That's what I felt. Even Petya made me Chio's healing, and she felt that I need to strengthen my willpower. I need to get more male energy. And I have discovered so many things. This is one of the reasons I have came to Portugal alone to experience, to be alone and to do things by myself, because I didn't really dive on that much. And I am blue, constantly blue. I don't know. I just went on the blue color. Namaste, Supreme Being. I love you very much, people. Beings of light. I send you all my energy, positivity. Stay healthy, in peace, with so much love in your heart. Grateful for your existence. Namaste. I love you very much. Peace.